Hey up guys, it's Fish here and welcome back my glorious bannerman to some more Attila Total War, the last samurai, I was about to say, no, the last Roman DLC pack. So last episode what we did was we sailed all the way over from North Africa all the way over to Rome, and we finally settled and claimed our independence. It was really unlucky that the Roman faction was actually following us around. I guess they thought, because at that point we were still allied with them, they were like, yeah, we'll support you JackieFishhh, we'll support you. However, in reality they were really fucking me over by coming all this way, because now I have to deal with these two armies, whereas if they would have just, you know, stayed over there, then I wouldn't have to deal with them. As well as that, I've been playing this campaign off camera for about 2.5 hours, or probably even maybe 3 hours, just trying to reload and trying to get it to work, because it's almost impossible, at least the way I've done it, it's almost impossible to survive, because obviously you're not supposed to go independent straight away, and the fact I have done that obviously isn't good, but that's not the end of the world if I did just go independent straight away. It's the fact that I've gone independent in the middle of the Lion's Den. Like, I'm in the middle of the Ostrogothic Empire, and they send so many armies to come down and kill me, as well as that the two Roman armies here. Like, even if the two Roman armies weren't here, it'd still be difficult, but it'd be manageable, because of the fact that they are here. It's kind of messed me up a little bit. So what I'm going to be doing is I've kind of formulated some sort of plan which I'm hoping will help me out. I've kind of survived a little bit longer than I did previously. So we're going to try out this plan, and if it doesn't work, then we're just going to retry. You know, we can always just restart the campaign and just go for a different technique. Either we can go to Rome and hope these two armies don't follow me, or we can go ahead and, you know, maybe take some more provinces, maybe to start in Sardinia or something, or maybe even start in Carthage, or something along those lines. So don't worry, we're going to keep on playing this campaign till we fail, but if we do fail, don't worry, we'll just start again and kind of come up with another strategy. But trust me, I'm very hard. Doing this is really fucking difficult. I've had to really think about what I'm doing and stuff. So my plan is I move Belisarius down to Napoli. He needs to take Naples, and then he needs to go ahead and just keep on looting these provinces. I found doing that kind of gives me enough money to kind of somewhat survive, but however it is really fucking difficult. Like, it is super difficult to do it. So Belisarius is going to come down. I also need to decimate his legion, I think, because I think, yeah, we need to decimate his legion, which again sucks because I can't afford to retrain these men at the moment. My other general, Heralin, or however you pronounce that, Heralane, I'm just going to call him Heralane, is going to come back and just sit in Rome right now. I'm going to use him to take this province to hopefully sort out my food situation, because we can go and take this province and build a field there, and that should sort out my food situation, like, just for a little bit, like not for ages, because that province will soon be taken by the Ostrogoths, but it will sort out my food situation for a little bit. So he'll move down, he'll move into Rome. And then we also went ahead and just destroy these buildings. There's no point having this at a level 2, so we might as well just destroy it, because we can't sustain it as a level 2. So we might as well just make Rome a level 1 city. It means our food situation isn't as bad, and it kind of just helps us out. And it does provide us with a little bit less of a garrison, but as you can see, we can't sustain this garrison anyway, so there's no point having it. So he's going to make his way down, which is good. I'm also going to go ahead and instantly start instantly start researching this tech, because it's you know, it's going to help our economy out like massively, and the 2 public order really isn't going to help us out too much. Over here, yeah, we've done that, which is good. I need the food production from my edicts. He's going to move down. I think that's all we can do right now. Oh yeah, also I'm going to use my spy as well if I can, just to go ahead and try and hinder these armies. Or at least one of his armies, because we have this money, and this money is going to disappear next turn anyway, because we can't obviously afford it. He failed, which sucks. We can't recruit. I might get some mercenaries here. Belisarius is already fully stacked, so I might as well just spend this money elsewhere. Like, there's literally no harm in me doing this at all. It just gives me a few more troops, and I'm going to be losing this money anyway. I'm not going to be resolving my income issue as well anytime soon. So having more troops at the moment's fine. I can kind of somewhat get away with it. We did, yeah, they are being decimated, which is fine. So we can kind of like it doesn't really matter how much we're in debt right now. It could be 100 gold, it could be 1,000,000 gold. We're not going to be sorting out that situation within the next like 2 turns, so we can kind of just persevere. So what Romans normally do here, if I'm lucky, they'll go away. but it doesn't look like, yes, they did go away. That was really good for us. It's happened like, because I've had to reload this campaign like 10 times just to kind of try and figure out a good idea to make it happen. So like half the time they would run away and half the time they wouldn't, so it was kind of a bit scary. Intervene, obviously. So yeah, this army, Belisarius, is still going to go down to Napoli. It's going to take him a little bit of a while to go ahead and get enough siege equipment, which is annoying. I think it's 2 turns for each one of these, right? Yeah, 2 turns for each. Cool. So we'll just do that. Obviously we're going to be assaulting straight as soon as possible, but right now he's just going to have to chill. I'm also going to go ahead and replenish these guys just like this, because then I can go ahead and get rid of these units, and it also reduce my income a little bit. So now we can actually survive a turn not in bankruptcy, which will be really good. And I will also go ahead and do a few other things, take another province as well once I've done this. So we'll go ahead and replenish all these guys. Let's reduce my income down so we're not actually going to be bankrupt next turn, which is super sweet. And then these guys are all fine. I need as many troops as possible just to auto-resolve the siege in Napoli. This army, however, is going to make their way over into this province, and we're going to go ahead and just take it. We're going to win this battle, hopefully with mainly my mercenaries. I could have fought that battle for sure, but I just wanted to win it, and we're just going to loot and occupy it. And now we've got this extra province, we're going to destroy that well. We're not going to repair this just because it's a bit of a waste of money right now. We're going to go ahead and get the replenishment rate because we need that desperately. And then get rid of these mercenaries. That should sort out our income a little bit. So yeah, again, we're not in debt next turn, which is the biggest thing. We're also going to go ahead and build on this and build a field. So we're still not in debt, which is awesome. And then our food situation should be done by next turn. He also leveled up, which was nice. We might as well just get integrity. Public order really isn't an issue. We're also actually going to raise up our income as well next turn. Because yeah, we go into a rebellion no matter what, so we might as well just do that to reduce, so we actually have a little bit of money next turn, and we should get money for destroying these buildings as well. Then the siege of Napoli will happen in 2 turns, so we might actually even get like we won't actually get 2 ticks of attrition as well there, which is really nice. So you can tell I really had to think about what I'm doing in this campaign. What can I do to kind of maximize my chances of winning? I'm also going to move up my spy up here. Oh, the Ostrogothic army, there it is. So we need to go ahead and hinder this army like as soon as possible, because stopping this army moving down into Rome is very vital. We can't even, we might as well just fortify, because there's nothing else we can really do. I might actually just recruit like another fresh unit, just because obviously I'm going to be suffering attrition, so I kind of want to just replace the attrition men with just a fresh unit if we can. Oh, that was exactly as well. So let's go and just recruit another unit of infantry, and hopefully that'll be fine. So yeah, we should have about 1,000 gold plus the stuff we destroy in this city. So we should have about 2,000 gold next turn. Hopefully that will make us survive, and then we shouldn't be in a famine as well next turn, which will be good. That means that the Roman garrison will start replenishing, even though it's only 3 units. Like with 3 units replenishing is really, really big. We can also go and destroy this, which will give me some more money. So that's going to be pretty good. I'm half tempted to build a food stock, but we just can't afford it. Like having this food store here would be brilliant, because the field over in this province will be destroyed very, very soon. Diplomacy wise, the Sardinians do like us, but there's not really much we can do with them.
Greetings.
Like there's no point offering them money, because that's not going to help. There's no way they're going to join my wars against anyone. It'd be kind of nice if they would join my wars, but they're not going to.
God in heaven.
And the Vandals don't want peace at all either. So you can, like, this is just really, really difficult at the moment. Hopefully we will persevere, and like hopefully, like as long as Belisarius survives and our income sorts out, which it will slowly, trust me, it does slowly sort itself out, especially if after taking Naples we get about 3 grand from that, so that's going to be good. But we might have to give up Rome is really the only issue. Is giving up Rome might have to happen, because the Ostrogoths just send so many troops down from the north. It's absolutely insane, along with the Romans as well. I mean, I'm kind of hoping that the Romans just fight the Ostrogoths and kind of not even like cancel each other out. I'm not that like hopeful that they'll do that, but I'm kind of just wishing that they will go ahead and just kind of like fight. If they just reduce each other's numbers, then I'll be more than happy with that. So you can already see their armies actually come down. If I can misdirect this army, that'd be amazing. I'd be really useful. and the Romans are coming down, so the Romans are going to sack this city like very soon. There's nothing I can really do about it. But you can see we're no longer suffering attrition. We'll actually get an entire tick of replenishment, at least in that army. Not in this army because we're besieging. So unfortunately, we can't actually attack them because we're currently. It's still it just takes 2 turns, which is really annoying. It'd be a lot nicer if it took only 1 turn. But we do have to just wait there, which is fine. Again, our spy. We are going to be bankrupt next turn, but we can't really stop that. If we can misdirect this army, that'd be amazing. Hopefully, it will mean that they can't even siege me. That'd be perfect.
I am sorry.
So we are getting our food as well. Our food should be secure for at least this turn. He leveled up as well, so it's going to. What is? I want that, right? And then I want that, yeah, cool. So on both of them, so he's replenishing. I'm almost half tempted as well to go ahead and just build some more units in Rome, because obviously Rome is going to be under siege next turn. So we have to be somewhat careful about that. I mean, these guys can just go. 26 men are not going to help me in a siege. I mean, 46 archers could help me. 19 horses are not going to help me in a siege. And that means we don't go bankrupt next turn as well. And it means the siege is going to be a little bit harder. However, we should hopefully win that. Like, fingers crossed. These guys are fine. They are all replenishing. They should all replenish next turn. Can we? We can't afford it. Can we get away with just a unit of infantry? We can't, because will we be able to defend against that with what we have? Probably not. But we did misdirect it, so hopefully they won't siege us. And then we'll have, what, 5 units of infantry. It's not even the infantry, it's just because they have, what, 16 units against our 6. Even though we're defending, it's going to be very difficult. I feel like we have to at least just get something. Like, even if it does make me go into debt, I kind of just have to do it. Another unit of infantry is just going to be invaluable. And then just try and recruit some more if I can. But I don't think I will be able to recruit them. So going into debt's kind of, it has to happen to kind of make Rome defensible. Even though we did misdirect it, if they do assault me, I need to have an army there ready to defend Rome. So yeah, this army is attacking. Next time we'll have to take Napoli, hopefully. Fingers crossed. We'll go into bankruptcy, but at least our food isn't an issue, at least right now. That's like the important thing, is having decent food. And our economy is slowly sorting itself out, mainly because we're just losing men to attrition and they're just abandoning us. I feel like Stannis right now, but like, as long as, so did they? Yeah, they did. So they assaulted, well, they're besieging Rome right now as we speak. But as long as it's only that one army, I feel like I can hold it, at least for now. And all I really need to do is bide myself enough time for Belisarius to go ahead and take Napoli and then take maybe another city, and then we can go ahead and reform and kind of mount the assault, the offensive back at the enemy. Because even though we started the empire in Rome, I don't think we'll be able to hold it. Like, I don't think it's reasonable to think we'll be able to hold the city. Did their spy level up, or did I level? I leveled up. Okay, cool. So obviously we want to go ahead and have melee defense for commanding forces, because we're about to assault the enemy. So we need the extra melee defense. Will go a long way. So we're currently being assaulted. I did actually manage to get my recruitment drive off though, which was perfect. So having 9 units, whereas I would have had 6, will be a lot better when they attack me. I mean, we'll probably have to fight these guys as well, which is fucking annoying. I really hoped I wouldn't have had to fought them. But we do, so at least our food's still holding on just. So we have to take the city. We will fight it if we have to, but I would actually much rather just go ahead and accept the auto-resolve, just because it's going to be a very long drawn-out fight. So let's go ahead and save it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and save it, and then auto-resolve it, and if the auto-resolve messes up, like obviously if we don't win, which we don't, I'll just reload it and fight it. Because obviously we have to win this. It's so important to win this. So let's go ahead and just reload that. Like, I would have liked just to auto resolve it, so it means I can just get on with more stuff. But we have to fight it, which is fine. which is fine. Hopefully our ladders can fucking breach the walls next time. Obviously because Rome was such a big city, it kind of meant that our ladders weren't, but I don't see why they would let us do that if...
Besieging settlement.
Yeah, I don't see why they would let us build the ladders if they weren't big enough to take the city. It's just counterintuitive, right? It's just a bit stupid. So we do actually... So we kind of have to take the city now. If we don't, then we will go ahead and lose more men, and then losing more men will just not be in our favour. Cool, so let's go ahead and jump into the siege. It's going to be like extremely important for us to win it. This is like the make or break moment right now. Hopefully I can just use my archers to great effect. I have 3 units of them, so hopefully I can whittle down their infantry, and then my swordsmen will just be able to like swarm the enemy, get my cavalry in, and hopefully they'll just be able to win us the day. Because this is where the campaign either is made or not made. It's make or break right now. So yeah, I hope you guys, even though this is like obviously not going well for us, I hope you guys are still enjoying seeing like the impossible mission, because this is like almost impossible on very hard at least. I'm struggling like so much, and there's not even much more I could do to actually go ahead and benefit me, because as soon as the Ostrogoths come down, it's just going to fuck me over so much. So dry weather's fine with me. Our ladders are big enough. What does this mean? Does it mean it's slightly damaged? Good, so at least these towers are destroyed. That's very good for us. That means we can make, if we assault this part of the city, that's perfect for us. That's actually really worked out in our favour. So these guys are going to be the guys absorbing most of the arrows. Then I'll have 2 ladders over here, but only have 2 ladders. Actually, I'll have this unit first, because I kind of want these guys to take the main brunt, because they're not going to be too great in combat. Their combat efficiency is going to be down due to their lack of numbers. So having these guys take the missile fire will probably be a bit in my favour. And then I'll have these guys actually drop the ladders, because I don't need that many ladders. And I'll have these guys getting ready to push up, and then my spearmen as well, ready to go. I mean, would it actually be smarter to have my spearmen taking the ladders? Because it's okay, because my swordsmen are better in combat, right? I'm assuming. They're low health. Yeah, I feel like my swordsmen are going to be better in combat. And then Belisarius can obviously just chill. He does have a scare. That could actually be very useful. And these Explorates are going to be like my creme de la creme like troops. These guys are going to be the ones I need to get in there and just slaughter the enemy. Okay, cool. So the great battle of our time will now begin.
There is no wall in all the world that can keep us out.
No, there is not, but I'm still very nervous. Cool, so let's go ahead and move up these ladders.
No spears keener, no god as unforgiving.
So these ladders are going up. I'm so thankful that these towers have been destroyed, because if these towers were still existent, I would be struggling very much right now. So these guys are going to make their way up. I feel like I could just kill the... What's more important? Probably killing the infantry, right? So my arrows are going to come in. Hopefully they'll find their targets. They didn't really find their targets there, which was a bit annoying. They're not really picking up too many kills. Mainly because these guys are just running away. Obviously I know I'm hitting the walls, which aren't going to be doing... yeah, obviously aren't going to be too effective. But still, like I thought I'd at least be killing some. I got some killed that volley, which was good. Maybe even sticking to flaming shot will be a good idea. Maybe sticking to these archers, get rid of some of these archers whilst I can't see their infantry. There's probably no point shooting their infantry when they're behind these walls, whereas these guys are a lot more lightly armoured, so we might actually find some more kills. And also the more of these we kill, the better, because then it means we won't be taking as much damage when we get on the walls. Oh, killing these guys will actually be so much better. Change focus and kill these guys. If you guys can get in range, please do. I'm actually going to send my cavalry out. Can I send... No, oh, my cavalry will get killed, yeah. My cavalry might not get killed killing these guys, though. And bring up my infantry just so they're ready to mount the walls as soon as I give the order. So hopefully we've managed to pick up at least a few of these guys. I mean, we haven't actually killed a single one. which is a bit disappointing. My archers really aren't very good. I'm going to change to flaming shot at least on these guys. Yeah, we're actually going to manage just about to catch these guys. I mean, it's another 14 men we don't have to deal with. So even if we do take a bit of damage from the tower, that's fine with me, I think. Whoa, we lost so many from their volley. But at least then it means they don't have their volley from when they're fighting my infantry, I guess. No, they destroyed one of my things. That's not good at all. This infantry needs to get ready to make their way up as soon as possible. That's like the one thing I needed them not to destroy. Everyone focus on them guys now. Flaming shot as well. I need my infantry over here to get up here as soon as possible as well. Oh, we're getting shot by this tower as well. That's fucking annoying. These swords can go ahead and deal with these archers. Hopefully we can silence them as soon as possible. We have lost a lot of cavalry, but that's fine. There's only like 2 of them left now. These swords are making their way up, which is good. Hopefully these guys should be able to silence them. We've got more swords coming up. Let's go ahead and send up the rest of my swords. We're getting our men into the city now, which is good. We'll go ahead and move up Belisarius as well, just so that he's here to fight. The Explorates as well will make their way up as well. I need these guys up here like as soon as possible. I'm hoping these swordsmen will be enough to deal with the missiles, just because, you know, they are pretty bad. So they're actually giving me some more time to get up here as well. I will take that. Change our focus over there because I can't kill like any of my own men. That would really suck for me. These guys can go ahead and charge them. Keep on moving my men up. They're doing a really good job at dealing with them. Like a really good job. We're throwing more of our infantry up. Belisarius is up here now. Hopefully I can get him in range of everyone. Even if I can pop my scare onto one of their men as well. I can pop my scare on all 3 of their infantry over here, which is good. So I managed to rout the archers, which is good. Let's go and just focus on them. I mean, it's what, 35 against 32 of theirs. We are getting fired. We are getting shot at, but that's fine. Hopefully we can just overwhelm and kill this infantry as soon as possible. Our archers are hitting them over here. They're reinforcing troops, at least. I'm actually going to go ahead and move up this other siege tower. That's what I should have done in the first place. Is just moved up one of these siege towers with my archers and then just kind of tried to take the gatehouse with my archers. So we actually managed to rout like a big group of their men. Yeah, we're routing all their infantry right now. This is massive. And the fact that we're getting our archers shooting on them as well. If these guys can chase them, that'll be perfect. We're going to change our focus onto their men as well. More infantry coming crashing down on here. The Explorates up here, they're not. We need to get the Explorates up here as well as soon as possible. My infantry did a really good job over here. We just need to avoid these towers though. Okay, they're going to be racking up the kills for sure. So I think we need to take this tower. Or do we? Can we just ignore it? We need to take the gatehouse, I think, so I can get my cavalry in. But we are moving up. Yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my archers to take the tower and take the watchtower, I think. And I still have these spears ready to go as well, which is good. Yeah, these guys need to quickly come over here as well. My archers who are still shooting can change focus onto these guys. We should be able to make quick work of their archers. They shouldn't really stand a chance against me. So yeah, this battle's going pretty well for us right now. The only annoying thing is we're getting shot with these guys, but that's fine. It's just going to be annoying. I mean, I'm pretty much just, I think I'm just going to actually bypass this, because all they've got left is this unit and then their cavalry, which we can hopefully just deal with. I'm just going to throw my spearmen up here to hopefully deal with that. Belisarius is still here as well. So we've actually got our archers up here as well, which is nice. We'll go ahead and move these archers up just a little bit over here. We also have this unit of archers as well. So at the moment we're not actually... What's he being shot by? He's being shot by something. Bring him back. I do not want him to die. So these skirmishers are actually out of ammunition, meaning they're going to charge me in a second. So if we just form up here, if we just form a nice wall here, oh, they actually routed as well. So we've only got their general to kill. So when my spearmen are up here, that's going to be their job, I think. These guys can just all hold fire. There's no point in you guys shooting anymore at all. I might as well just throw these archers. Right, these archers to go take this tower. Oh, they do actually have some more men. What the hell? I thought all their men were gone. Apparently not. These swordsmen can hold position. These spearmen, however, are going to be my assault force. They're going to push forward. These archers are going to go ahead and take the tower so we can get our cavalry in. And then these guys can actually, oh, we can change focus onto their general. That would be perfect. I don't know how long we'll be able to see him for though. So yeah, I'd much rather their tower start shooting my guys here than anyone else. And we can just take this watchtower, we can get our own cavalry inside the city, which will be nice. I mean, these cataphracts should be able to make quick work of any of their skirmishers. We're getting a few shots off from their general. I don't think we'll really pick up any kills. So I actually might move these archers to go ahead and take the tower as well. Speed things up whilst we do that. Okay, it won't let me speed things up. How interesting. These guys are fine though. They're still happy. They're taking a few casualties, but that's fine. I'm actually going to move back these explorates as well. It's all up to my spearmen. My spearmen are my assault force. So that's the main thing. They actually have a barricade here as well. These archers moving. These archers need to run over here. Still can't speed things up, so we're just going to have to wait. Yeah, so I'm actually going to, as soon as these guys come in as well, what should I do? Should I move my archers up here? That could be a good idea. If these guys can shoot as well, shoot at their general whilst they're capping the place. So still take it please. I guess you can just shoot at these guys because I guess you need to change line of sight for them. Whereas for these guys you should just be able to take it. Please don't stop capping, I need you guys to still cap. You guys are coming over to take this tower, that should hopefully absorb all the ammunition. And then now my spears should be able to make their way through, right? Without receiving any friendly fire or anything. You guys can just shoot at your own leisure, so if you are in range of something you can use it. We're going to start taking that tower. We've captured the gate, lovely. Our spearmen are making their way. We can also throw in all our cavalry as well to help out in this engagement. I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't actually throw just literally everyone in here. All we need to do is kill him. We're taking this tower. As soon as we take this tower, we'll be in a good situation. However, I'm not sure if they're actually going to be capable of doing it or not. These guys can volley on them as well. Whilst they take the tower. Tower's slowly going in our favour. Our spearmen are making their way up as well. It's going to be brutal if they charge down the hill at us. So hopefully we can get away with them not doing that. We might as well bring Belisarius inside as well. The rest of our cavalry's here as well. Our cavalry can just go ahead and chase down their skirmishers. If we kill these guys, that should hopefully sort us out a little bit. These archers can also move their way over here as well. We need to take this tower, really. I mean, we don't really need to take this tower, but it'd be useful if we did take this tower. These spearmen are currently engaged. Belisarius is moving in the city. We've got more infantry coming up. These guys shouldn't have gone that way, but I guess we'll persevere. We're losing our cataphracts to them, but it's fine. These archers need to get back in. Good, our cataphracts have done a good job. They can come and aid in the fight over here. These spearmen can also go ahead and aid in the fight. Because all we need to do is kill their general now, and we should be in a good situation. However, their general is going to be very hard to kill. We need to clean up these skirmishers, and then we need to make our way into the city. Belisarius will go ahead and pop his scare. Swordsmen can come around the side. We just need to envelop these guys, basically. I imagine their general is going to be very, very strong. They should be enough to take that tower, even though we can pretty much just ignore that tower now. Run my cavalry through just so they get a better assault on the enemy. And Belisarius being here will just obviously boost our morale. There you go, the envelopment has occurred now, so they should hopefully be losing quite a few men. Belisarius is being shot at, so we need to bring him back. And if we just take this victory point, I'm pretty sure we just win, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we win the battle. So that should be fine, and we should just be killing these guys as well. So yeah, we've managed to go ahead and win at Napoli. This was like really important. We needed to win it here. Like if we didn't win here, then things could have gone very bad. And we didn't lose that many men as well. I thought I would have lost a lot more men in the siege than I did. So that was good. I'm happy. I lost quite a few archers, but that's just like an acceptable loss, I guess. Okay, cool. So if we take this, what do we gain from taking this? We get a battle-wide morale bonus. Cool, and that actually takes away their battle-wide morale bonus. So hopefully, there you go. Their generals decided to rout. Victory is ours. It's going to end that battle. It's a decisive victory. It was a much-needed victory. We lost 420 men. So that was pretty good. I'm happy with my swordsman. My swordsman did a really good job. This now means we can loot and sack this city, and it gives me about 3 grand. So that will hopefully put me out of debt for next turn, meaning you'll actually get some replenishment and just that lovely stuff. Yeah, so we did a good job there. Well done, boys. I'm proud of you. Yeah, so we get 3 grand from just looting and occupying it. We have to occupy it because we are about to lose Rome. I think we are about to lose Rome. Obviously, we'll defend it to the last man. She will not be taken from me too lightly. We'll get the integrity as well. That should hopefully start boosting that up, which will be nice. So we actually have to go ahead and survive one more turn of attrition, and then we should start getting a bit of money. I'm actually going to go ahead and repair this. We can just about repair that, and then destroy the rest of these things. Yeah, we can destroy that. So I went ahead and repaired this because it gives me public order and it gives me money, and that's really important at the moment. Hopefully that extra, that extra 300 gold will hopefully go a long way. We'll destroy these buildings. Obviously we'll destroy this because we can't physically, we don't have enough food to withstand that and use that much. Yeah, because if we have this, it's currently consuming 40 food, whereas the other one consumes how much? 30. So we actually get 30 food back, which is pretty important. We're destroying the military jet because we just don't need it, and same with the recruitment ground. As long as we have tier 1, we should be fine, and then these guys should be replenishing next term. So yeah, that was episode 2. This campaign is so interesting, and it's really making me work, because it's just, everything rests on a knife edge. Like, even if we lose Rome, we still have this province, which is good. I mean, Rome does have a lot of troops, so if I'm just fighting this army, we might actually stand a pretty good chance. But if we're not fighting just that army, then things could look a little bit shaky. I'm not too sure. Yeah, so I guess we'll be fighting for Rome next episode. We'll also be pushing up with Belisarius when he's replenished a bit. I mean, I can even get rid of some of these archers. I don't really need all these archers. That should hopefully sort out my income a little bit as well. But I kind of need all this infantry. Yeah, I kind of need all this infantry right now. We can probably get rid of one. I mean, we can always just retrain it if worst comes to worst. Okay, cool. So that's fine. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. It is really, really difficult, and even if we fail, I hope it's still an entertaining series to watch, even if we are getting wrecked at every single turn. Because it was a very, very big ambition to take Rome in the middle of the strongest faction in the game and try and hold it and start my own empire on very hard, very hard. Like I can't imagine what this would be like on Legendary. I mean, I imagine someone like Legend of Total War might be able to do it, but even he, I think, would struggle, and that's saying something. So yeah, so even if we do fail this campaign, I will go ahead and just restart it and then come up with a better plan. Maybe enact my actual plan of going to Karolisk and trying to take Sardinia. That's probably a much smarter idea, because if I took this, then I'd only be fighting the Sardinians and maybe the Vandals. Like, I doubt the Ostrogoths would sail across the sea to come get me. So that would be a lot smarter plan. But until this one fails, we won't be thinking about that. So yeah, make sure to like, make sure to comment. It lets me know that you guys are enjoying this series. It lets me know that you guys are, actually interacting with the series, and that's always awesome to see. So yeah, I'll stop talking. I'll let you guys go and see you guys next time. And fish out.